Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session. After that, we're going to do 5 minutes of readings. And then after that, we have something really special going on here because we're going to announce the winner of the May contest, or rather, we're going to draw the winner of the May contest right here live on this video. But to start with, what we are doing is 5 minutes of Reiki. Can you guys hear me? It looks like maybe my volume is not working. You guys can hear me or not. You guys need to let me know if you can hear me because I have questions when I'm looking at this. So, can you guys hear any volume? Is there any volume? Is this a problem? This looks like it may be a problem. Oh, okay, good. Thank you. What I was seeing on the monitor wasn't really telling me that you guys could hear me, so thank you very much. All right, so let's get started. We're going to do 5 minutes of Reiki. After that, we're going to do 5 minutes of reading. And then after that, we are going to draw for the winner of the May contest. We have, oh my gosh, so many people who have entered this contest. I had to these things are packed in here. Look at that, guys. I don't know if I can even really dig down in there and swirl around to pull something at random, but I brought a bag, so we're going to spread them out a little bit here in a minute, but that'll be later. That'll be after our Reiki and our readings. So anyway, I'm very excited about participation. That was awesome, guys. So Reiki is going to be set for whatever is for each of your highest and best good as individuals. Reiki can help with tons and tons of stuff. Most people know of it for health, but also it's good for financial, it's good for emotional, it's good for relationships. If you have something more specific you want to focus the Reiki on for yourself, feel free to go ahead and adjust that intention. And then after that, we'll do questions. But for right now, let's just get the Reiki started. All right, so we're starting Reiki right on the hour. Oh, wow, look at that. I need to silence my phone while I'm thinking of it. That means we'll finish the Reiki at 5 minutes after. Does anybody have questions about Reiki? This is a great time to ask those. Diane and Ann, thank you for giving me feedback on the audio. So appreciated. I was on this end kind of panicking. We've already got a lot of Reiki flowing. I'm not sure if this is, well, I know that some of this is flowing to those of you who are here now. Some of this is going to be flowing to those of you who will be watching later. We do have a whole lot going over to I'm going to say that this is throat chakra, and I'm feeling a left shoulder. And then we've also got um, not only throat chakra, but I'm going to say head stuff. Usually I say third eye, crown chakra. This feels like head stuff to me. So this feels more like sinuses, that type of thing, maybe allergy issues. But there's also a lot of energy going into feet, which has to do with people finding their way, finding their purpose, their mission, what they want to accomplish. We have 4 more minutes of Reiki. Does anybody have any questions about Reiki while we're here? Guys, don't let me forget that we're going to draw for the contest at the end, now that I've said that. It would be just like me to click out of the video and then go, oh my gosh. I'm hoping having the jar on the camera will help me remember. La da 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 la da da da. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 3 more minutes of Reiki. You guys are so quiet. No questions about Reiki whatsoever. You guys could teach the class, couldn't you? One more minute of Reiki. Thank you for that thumbs up, whoever did that. I do appreciate thumbs ups. Okay, we've got 5 minutes of Reiki accomplished. Let's go ahead and wrap that up. And now it is time for questions. Who has a question? I'm going to go ahead and start the timer. You guys throw questions up in the chat box for me. La da da. We could do questions or we could get stoned. So if you guys would rather have a stone, just put stoned up in the chat box. And then we'll do stones. Or if you have a question, put a question there and I'll look at that with the tarot cards. By the way, super chats are never required, but always appreciated. What does the universe want Diane to know for the weekend? I feel like we've got a heads up coming up. Let's see what shows. Heads up for the weekend. What does Diane need to know for the weekend? Oh yeah, it's Friday, isn't it? Interesting. Here's what's interesting. You have a matched pair. You have the King and Queen of Pentacles. If we were doing a love reading, this would be mucho good. Very good. And look, we do have the Lovers showing up. But I'm going to tell you, this may or may not be romantic. My first impression as this card hit the table was more about the benefits of a partnership. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partnership. And then as this card hit the table, what I was thinking was, Partnering up to do some self-care. Okay. So I think what's going on here, or what your advice is, what your heads up is that you have something coming up this weekend where you're partnering up to do some self-care. So to me, this would be something like trading services or buying a service. So you could be buying like a massage or a Reiki session or some other pampering, getting your nails done, something like that. Or because it is partnering, that doesn't necessarily just mean buying from somebody, although that's an energy exchange, and I would consider that a partnership for tarot purposes. You could also be bartering. You could be trading with somebody. Maybe you're giving somebody Reiki and they're giving you a massage, or maybe they do nails, or maybe you're doing somebody's hair and they're doing Reiki for you, or something like that. But self-care, some kind of self-care where you're partnering up with somebody for self-care. And I think the person that you're partnering up with could be a King of Pentacles type of person, or um, ba-da-da-da. There could be somebody who is happy to pay for your self-care if you're paying for it somewhere. Hmm. Or maybe you're going with this person to get the self-care, especially since we have the partnership coming up here. So I'm going to say that this has to do with self-care. It has to do with partnering up for somebody with self-care, and you've got a King of Pentacles somewhere in the mix, either paying for it or going with you, or the person maybe you're bartering with for some kind of self-care. That's what we have for you for the weekend. And copycat. All right, let's see. There's one more person in the room. We should have another question here. Or if you want me to read a stone for you, you can put stoned in the chat box. La da 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 da. So for Anne, what is a good thing for Anne to know for this weekend? Ms. Anne. Diane, I think you should relook at your message, and I think that you should keep in mind that I am not a spring chicken, which means I have a dirty mind. Have you ever heard of dirty old men? Well, I'm not a man, obviously. All right, Ms. Anne. This is interesting. I still haven't figured out what it means yet, but it's interesting. You've got the High Priestess. You've got my walk-away card. Understood, she says. And you've got the Queen of Cups showing up here. So, Anne, what I think is that you're pretty intuitive and empathic yourself. Like, you feel things. You know things that you really have no way of knowing how you know them. So I think you have some pretty strong psychic intentions or psychic intuitions yourself. Eight of Cups, I think you've walked away from these. You've watered them down. And what you've walked towards is being the Queen of Cups. If you haven't already, then I guess because we're asking about the weekend, this may be happening this weekend. So the Queen of Cups is highly intuitive as well. She's very reflective. She understands. She picks up on people's emotions. She's highly empathic. The idea that you're walking away from the High Priestess energy into the Queen of Cups energy tells me you're stepping down. So this basically says that you're picking up something on intuition that you're not really liking. And so you're just kind of sweeping that under the rug, not paying attention to it, ignoring it, forgetting about it, walking away from doing anything about it to become the Queen of Cups. Somebody who is nurturing, who is uplifting, who is encouraging, and yet acting like she doesn't know everything that she really knows. That's what I see happening with you this weekend. Why are you acting like you don't know everything you really know? Is it because you don't have faith in your own intuition? Or is it because if you knew something like this, that would rock somebody's boat and you would not like that? Mary, my timer's already gone off, honey bunny. I'm not doing any more questions today, but you can catch me next time live and ask me that if you get in within the time frame, or you can order one of my one question readings off of my website, which is in the description box below. Up to you, however you want to do that. But all my contact information is there. Go ahead and reach out to me if you need any help with that. All right, so it is time to draw a contest winner for the month of May. Since I don't like the amount of space I have to scooch my hand around in there and stir things up before I pull out a winner, we're going to put things in my little handy dandy Whole Foods local farmers bag. This is an old bag. I've had it for a few years, so I don't know that it's still necessarily available if you would like to get it. And this is not really about endorsing it. It just happens to be handy and on hand. So I want to put all these contest entries in here. And what this is everybody who commented on a video during the month of May from the time I started the contest, which I think was the 5th on, got their name put into the jar on a contest entry. And the prize is going to be either a 30-minute reading with me, a Reiki session with me, or 28 Reiki candles with me. All right, let's see. Who shall win? I think these are significantly stirred up. I can tell you guys, I'm really sorry that Bonnie Snow is not in the room, because I would bet you at least half of these entries are her. She really wants the goodie bag. Oh, yeah, and one of the prize choices is the goodie bag. So we'll see. We'll see. Nobody else really gave her any competition, but it only takes one to win, right? So who is the winner? You're minding your own business? Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Like, you know things, but you're not acting like you know things because you're just minding your own business. Let's open up our contest entry and see who we have. Oh, I'm not surprised at all. Can you guys read that? Bonnie Snow is the winner. And I would bet you she's going to pick the goodie bag, although I would like for her to pick the Reiki. My codependent self would like for her to pick the Reiki. So Bonnie, whenever you see this, get a hold of me. All my contact information is on my website, which is in the description box, because you are the winner, my dear. Let me know for sure what it is that you actually want, and for your prize, and then we will go from there. Now, Bonnie has a week to get a hold of me. If she doesn't get a hold of me within a week, then we're going to have to move on to the next contest. But she does have a week to get a hold of me. Here is the goodie bag, which I'm betting she will choose. And I think I can say what's in it now, because it's not a surprise. She's won it. So now I can say what's in it. She wanted to be surprised about what was building up in it. So Bonnie, if you still want to be surprised, you may want to click off the video right now and wait for it to show up in the mailbox after you give me your address. So if she chooses the goodie bag, which I'm thinking she will, Bonnie Snow has won the Holy Smoke incense. And this is, it's for smudging, basically, from Green Tree Candle Company. Of course, I bought all of this stuff at For Heaven's Sake in Denver, Colorado. We have, of course, what would a goodie bag from Amista be without a peace sign somewhere? We have a peace keychain. Hello there, Ohana. I'm done with doing the questions, but if you want to catch me next time I'm live, I do questions for 5 minutes. Or if you have a question you would like me to answer before that, then you can always use my one question reading, which is listed on my website in the description box below. We have a beautiful little ceramic turtle. It's just as beautiful on the bottom as the top, by Raku. I can't read all of that. R-A-K-U something or other. For the ancient Hawaiians, it says, the sea turtle symbolized wisdom and longevity, May the power of the turtle bring you peace and long life. Created by artist Ben somebody. I can't read that signature. It's just too small. It's not that he's not a neat writer. It's just too too smally. It's printed on there too small. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so also in the goodie bag. By the way, I have to tell you, this goodie bag smells fantastic because of the incense that's been in it. This little muslin bag. Although the muslin bag is not as interesting as what's in it. There is a hematite pendulum. Let's see if it works for me. Will you show me yes? Thank you. Will you show me no? Thank you. Show me no? Fully functional. All right. And what else is in the goodie bag? So, but guys, if Bonnie does not pick this goodie bag, it'll carry over into next month's contest. If she does, then I'll be starting a whole new goodie bag with who knows what in it, because, it's all just random, whatever I see and I think, oh, that would be fun. So what do we have? We have a couple of rocks in this bag. I'm going to pull them out. And we also have little descriptive tags of what these little gemstones are good for. So I put these in the same bag. I bought these the same day. So first of all, we have a little selenite, tumbled selenite piece. Nice size. Good size. Selenite's really good for clearing energy. You can even recharge your stones with selenite. And it's good for clearing energy if you touch it out of your own aura and your own body, if the energy is not yours. All right. And then the other thing we have is we have a piece of lapis lazuli. A very pretty piece, I think, of lapis. And it's not the denim lapis either. It's tumbled, and lapis is good. I'm reading off the little card. Lapis is good for wisdom, strength, calm, competence, inner visions, spiritual awareness, meditation aid, aligns inner and outer selves, shows positive reality, cleanses aura of negative residue, brings restful sleep, helps with the third eye and the throat chakras. So that's cool. I got it because it's pretty, to be honest with you. But it's nice that stones have these benefits because of their vibrations. A lot of times it's because of the color vibrations. Okay, so what else is in the goodie bag? I've got a few more things. And I didn't get papers for the next stones that show up. And you guys may have seen these. This was my starter. This was what I started the goodie bag with, was a geode. You can see it's kind of deep, very pretty, has some nice glitter to it. And then we also have, I don't have the paper for this, so you would have to actually Google and see what it's good for. But golden sheen obsidian. And this was also the starter. Those two, the geode and this, were the starter for the goodie bag. I just thought it was pretty, once again. I pick stones that call to me, but usually they call to me because they're pretty. I don't have very many ugly stones. I shouldn't say that. I don't know of a stone that's ugly. So those are in the goodie bag. And then the last part of the goodie bag is still wrapped in tissue paper. We should untape it, shouldn't we? Yes, we should. Okay, so this is raw selenite. This is a selenite wand. Good for the same thing as a tumbled selenite. Actually, I'd forgotten that I had bought this little wand of it. I probably wouldn't have bought the other piece. But they'll both come in handy for whoever gets the goodie bag. whether that's Bonnie or somebody else. Okay, guys, that's it. Now you've had full exploration of the prize, one of the prizes that's available. Bonnie's been gunning for this. I'll be really surprised if she doesn't pick it once she finds out that she's the winner. She doesn't even know what's all in it except for the geode and the golden sheen obsidian. So I hope that she really enjoys it. If she picks it, she might change her mind. She might decide she wants a reading or Reiki. So we'll have to find out. We'll have to see. Anyway, so what we're going to do about June, guys, is we're going to do this contest again. Basically, same contest. We're going to have every video that you comment on, that comment is going to count towards getting your name in the drawing. These little pieces of paper are all going to get thrown away that I just drawn from. We're going to start fresh, start all over. And you guys, you're going to have to give Bonnie Snow a run for her money. I'm telling you, like, she commented on everything she could find to comment on. She even went back into March and commented on some of my March lives. So if you want to win, you're going to have to really comment a lot. I'm also going to count if somebody does super chats or the super stickers or whatever they're called here. I'm going to count those and put that person's name in the drawing as well. This time I didn't do that last month. I am going to do that this month. And so next month, either we'll have a goodie bag, this goodie bag that's added to, or we'll have another goodie bag that I'm starting that will be completely different stuff, probably, at least for the most part. Or you'll be able to choose a 30-minute live reading with me, or you'll be able to choose a Reiki session with me, or you'll be able to choose 28 Reiki candles with me. Just depends what you want whenever you win. So good luck to everybody out there. And yeah, I'm excited about seeing all you guys' comments at the bottoms of the videos. Everybody have a fantastic day. Thank you for being with me today. And I'll see you all back here on the next video. Peace out.